Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we had started laying down the refineries, and we had started working on the pipework underneath. Now, between episodes, just as I said I did, I've finished doing all of the belt work underneath, but it's not actually connected anywhere. It comes to a stop here, so it's not being fed. And I've also actually gone through and set the recipes for all of the refineries, as well as run power through to them. And I've just done that in the same way I have with all the other ones, with just hidden underfloor power there. So that's going to get the power to it. So today, we need to lay down 5, where are we, water extractors. Actually got the stuff for that. That's a lovely surprise. So we're going to run them probably just somewhere along here, along this river, and then bring it up. Which means let's grab some power. And come on. There we go. Yes, that's going to reach down there. Beautiful. And I think the jetpack's going to... Yeah, I figured that would be the case. I wouldn't have the... But I can use the... whatchamacallit? Zip line to get back up there. Right, okay. So, let's get our 5 water extractors down. 3, 4... Come on. I want 5 in a row. You're going to be awkward about it, aren't you? Come on. Come on, clipping. There we go. Right. That's what I want. Okay. And then you're going to come here. And we'll start powering them on. Yeah, I know. You're annoyed. I'm setting up machines in your area. But what are you going to do? Charge at me now while I'm flying? Hmm? I see you over there. Come on then. Come and have a go. If you think you can hover. Oh, be under no illusion. I'm not coming down to play furry with you guys. I am staying up here. Right, okay. Oh, hello. So, we then need a pipe, and we'll make it a Mark 2 over here. Then we'll put a... Well, it sounds like there's another one upset with me. Oh, there you are. There's one there. Right, anyone else fancy a go? No, I didn't think so. Right, and then you... can't reach. Do I want to do this under... No, I'm not worried about doing it underwater. Okay. How can we actually... How can I do that? Let's just take this off. And I think maybe we are just going to need to... bring a foundation out just like that and run that along like so. Okay, I was kind of hoping to avoid having to use a foundation, but if needs must. Right, that's working out quite nicely. So you're actually going to be fine to come out. You're going to need one there. 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 I don't think they're going to be perfectly straight. But, you know, I can't... Ooh, that is pretty good. That one, not so much. Considering it's going to be hidden down here, I'm not going to break a sweat. Right, and then you are doing that. I'm going straight into there. And then we'll upgrade for a Mark II from that point onwards. Okay. Right, and now we need to run the water up. And this is going to be where we're going to have to start throwing pumps in all over the shop. Right, okay. That's going to be our drop point. Right, let's put it horizontal to vertical. There we go. Right. Oh! Okay, so that is too steep. Now, what I did say I wanted to do, actually, wasn't it? I wanted to try and hide it. Right, let's just grab this and climb. Go on, I want to get up there. Right. There we go. So, what we're going to wind up doing is grabbing this, changing it to a 4 meter. No, it's not going to let me. Are you gonna? You are going to let me do that. Right, like that. And I need it vertical, and I want to run that straight down. Okay. Now, if we grab this and we run that straight down. I know that's clipping at the top at the moment, but again, like I said, I have a plan. Right, okay. So then we can grab our water and bring it over. And this is where we start bringing it up. And I am just going to bring it straight up. Right, get rid of those for the minute. Right, okay, let's do that. And then I'm going to have to try and climb this again. Come on. There we go. Right, okay. So then if we take this down, what I'm hoping I can then do is grab this and do that. Look at that, beautifully horizontal, or beautifully vertical pipe. So then I can take down that concrete. And now if we grab a... Actually, let's not hide it away. Let's grab a frame foundation. Come on. There we go. That's the clipping point I want. If we encase it in a frame foundation, it's going to look supported. But it's not... Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that. Right, sink that into the ground. Okay, so now we need to work out where our water pressure is going to get to. So, let's grab our... There you go, Mark II pump. Put you there. It's going to get us halfway up. That's fine. We have a power point here for it. And then we can just get up to where you're saying it'll get to. Right, there. Okay. So that's as high as it thinks it will make that. Let's put point at the bottom there. And then we can run it up. This still point here. That's actually going to help me with my flying. Then run it in. Now, did you say you'd actually get it all the way to the top? It kind of looks like you are. Have I got stopped trains again? Oh my days. Okay. No idea what I've just scanned for there. Right, these trains are going to be the death of me. Right. Where is it you're actually getting water to? Okay, so you are actually flowing water in. Is it just not coming up yet? Or is it you can't actually get it up these bits? Do you know? I don't know. Might just be it's filling up these bits. Oh no, there we go. Flow rate up. Right, you in here now? Yes, you're getting water. Right, let's go sort the trains out while they fill up with water. And then we can sort out the caterium. Right, okay. What do we think has happened this time? Right, okay. Is it that same junction? Because it's weird, because I've been running this setup for, like, hours now. Like, literally hours. Like, tens of hours. And now suddenly it's decided to play silly buggers and break on me. Like, 2 episodes in a row. It's rather frustrating. Oh. Come on. Right, there we go. We're on the move again. But I don't understand what's causing it. So, okay, we've got huge amounts of traffic everywhere. You are probably trying to get down below, aren't you? Yeah, you're trying to get to Amsterdam. Okay. Hang on, why have you not gone forwards? Your path is open. Why has this one not gone forwards? Hmm? Right, that's that one moving. Right, which that's that moving. I hear lots of dinging and reserving. Why? Oh yeah, because you're trying to get down there, aren't you? Oh, I see movement over there. Okay. Again, I don't know why you're not pushing forwards. Right. I feel like that is a broken line. So I'm not going to use this anymore. Like, what are you carrying? You're carrying plastic. Okay. Let's do that just to let these two get out. Right, but I want to cut this as soon as possible. Actually, I can cut this bit, can't I? Right. Gone. Okay. Hopefully, I mean, that means everyone's going to use this roundabout instead of going down there, but it hopefully means at least they're not going to have too many people complaining they've got stuck in the same area. Right, so has that started movement again? Where are you off to? Okay, so you had the reserving path down there, so you've gone that way. Lovely. You are coming forwards. Okay, why are you not going? Like, genuinely, why is this train not going? Were you trying to get onto that line that I've just cut off and now you're going, I don't know where to go? Like, genuinely, it's... Ooh. Right, turn on. That's because you were claiming you couldn't get off. Okay. Right, but that's going to start moving those guys forwards. Okay, so I think that's now just clearing a backlog. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. Alright. Hopefully that'll sort it. Right, let's try and hitch a ride on this one, because this will get us part of the way where we're going. Yeah, like I say, hopefully that'll sort it out, and then we can see if that keeps it moving. Because then we've not got too many things trying to get into the same area. Right, okay. Let's hop off it. Right, okay, and then we'll go back down. There we go. So what's really nice, I've been seeing in the Discord, people have been sharing blueprints and stuff, which is great, because I saw someone saying they were using my smelt box, which, you know, shame this one's been decommissioned, but it was kind of nice to see that that was going to be happening. Right, so these guys now all have water, which is great. What we do need to figure out what we're doing with them is the outputs. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, although the inputs are all being fed underfloor, because they're going to be coming over here to this, I think I'm going to do this as an on-floor one. So let's start laying these down to get them over in that direction. So let's put mergers between each row like this. And then missing iron rod. Missing iron rods. Oh, for God's sakes, I was just back at the Nexus. Right, okay. I'm going to make a cut here while I go and get some resources to, you know, have some iron rods. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, right, and we're back. I've managed to get the rods. Right, okay. Because I want to get all of this input and output sorted before we actually start trying to before I get any Caterium in here, because I don't want to stop the production I've got. So I want to do a seamless transfer where effectively I stop feeding the ore into the smelt box and it immediately comes over here. And then as the smelt box is draining, we're producing and building up our supplies from this side. So that's what I want to happen, and that's why I'm getting all of this done before I actually like pull the plug and do the switch. But of course, this would be duplicated when we go up to tier 3 miners. And instead of 600 between 2 miners, we'll get 600 each miner. So it's kind of nice practice to get this all in now. Though, of course, considering we've got the space and we've got the expandable infrastructure on the other side, at the other Caterium facility, it's entirely possible that we just, you know, make use of it from there. Right, okay. There we go. Right. So we can do tier 1 belts all the way along here, because 5 times 12 is 60, which means these will fill this tier 1 belt. So it's only when we get to merging more than one of these lines that we need to actually up that. So we can just feed all of this, make it look all nice and neat, and it does mean that these lines will look nice and full, which is just a nice satisfying thing actually when you've got stuff like this, because it looks a little bit weird when you've got like a 720 belt and you're doing, I don't know, supercomputers that, and I know I've done this, that are producing a very small amount, because then you're like, oh, it's an empty belt because we don't actually make that many of them. So this will make it look nice and full of ingots. Right, okay. And then we can swap to using our Mark 5s. There we go. Apparently I forgot to hook that one in as well. Cool, okay. So now we bring this all the way along here. There's our turn. And then now, yeah, because they feed straight in there like that. So we're going to want to replace them like this. That's a shame, that belt is just too long. Yeah, there you go, that's straight. And then that goes there like that. Okay, so what I think we do... How do I do this seamlessly? Because I'm going to be putting a splitter here and feeding it in. But these kind of need mergers to feed onto the line while they're draining off. Okay, alright, how about we just do this properly. And then here we just temporarily put a couple of mergers to inject the lines even though they're not needed. Right, bring that down. Right, there you go, get rid of those. Right, and you're going in there. Cool, okay, that's keeping that fed. Cut that. You're going in there. Cut this. You've got to go over like that. And then you're just going in there. Fine, okay. So that keeps that going. So now we need to get our Caterium actually in these. So let's just drop down. Like that. Right, let's turn the light on. Here we are. So we are... That's interesting, because I've changed from 1 to 2 meter ones there. What's under these 1 meter ones? Okay. I mean, I don't suppose that's too much of an issue. Literally just run it straight under like that. And then if we go up and we have a look around here, where's that going to drop down? It's going to drop down here. Well, would you look at that? Okay. That's not lined up. that's lined up. So then we can grab... Here you go. Mark 5 belt. Or Mark 5 lift more. And that's going straight into... Come on. Into that. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's not perfectly lined up. Yeah, no, I'm going to want that perfectly lined up. Which means we're going to want it here. Oh, wow, there's a couple of 1 meter foundations under that. I didn't expect that. Okay, sure. Then we want to grab that lift. Because I don't mind it being slightly off-angled here underneath, because no one's going to see that. What they will see is it being off-angled at top. Right, just give me normal. Right, okay, fine. And then lift here. And then cut. And we'll need to put the... Oh, I didn't mean to take that out. Right. Merge going in that direction now. You're going like that. You're coming like that. You're going like that. Right, that's going to take a little while just to clear that back out for a moment. But that's now draining off. Let's feed that in faster. Okay, so now that's all going to drain out now. And it should all be starting to appear over here. Look, yeah, we've got our first ingots coming from this direction. Nice. Cool. So that should sort out the wire issue once these guys are all fired up. Which they should be at the moment. Yeah, you're all wearing away. 12 a minute. Cool. Nice. So that is all of this fired up, and this belt should, he says, get pretty saturated, because that means we're going to be making, what, 600 a minute on a 780 belt. So that should, like I say, fill up and keep all of that fed. Kind of worried that it doesn't look like it is at the moment. Alright, this line is now looking much more solid and complete. This line is not. Why were you not constructing, good sir? Oh, you weren't right. Oh, yeah, I see a backup now as those two, as all those lines are merging. But that's fine, because that's just draining off what's already in there, and I don't mind that, because that gives time for this to fire up. That's okay, right. You're all running. Yeah, let's see. This is still firing up. The manifold is still filling. So again, that's okay, because we're going to have a little while until this back one gets its load and gets fully saturated. Okay, so that's just going to be the manifold firing up, and that's fine, because that's going to... Oh, wow, is that drained already? That's drained already. Wow, okay, alright. So this is decommissioned already. Blimey, that really burnt through all that all quickly, didn't it? Fine. So yeah, that's all going to wear away. This manifold's just going to fill up. And then we should be back and producing a good amount more quickwire. There's going to be a bit of a stutter and everything. So that's nice. We've got that covered off. So I'm going to wrap that up now. So as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as patrons, you do gain access to the save files for both this and Stranded Deep, so that you can explore those worlds at your leisure. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time when we're going to start working on getting some more circuit boards.